What is going on, guys? captNclutch here, and today we are back with the next part of this zombie gameplay. But this isn't a normal video. This is actually my week 1 submission to the Real Commentator March Madness. For my subs here on this channel, this is just going to be the title of the video for the next few days if you're watching this right when it comes out. But otherwise, it'll be named back to the normal names of my videos, really just custom zombies. But to the judges that are coming to judge this video, I welcome you. And today I'm going to talk about my history on YouTube, history of gaming, and I guess maybe if you guys are new subs and you want to know about this, then this will be good for you. So let's begin. Alright, so I'll start off with my gaming history and then I'll work my way into YouTube, just going through time from when I first started gaming till now. But this is normally how I do tournaments when I'm ever in them or ever starting off on a new channel, like for a directorship or something. I normally go and I start off with my introduction, my background of gaming, and then I move on to other stuff if I'm lucky enough to make it to the next round. So hopefully I'll be lucky enough to talk about some other stuff next round, but we'll see. So first of all, I started off gaming back really with everyone else with the Game Boy, the Nintendo 64. Actually, I still have my Nintendo 64. That really came out weird. I still have my Nintendo 64 like in my closet somewhere. I haven't really touched it for years, and I don't even remember what games I have for it really. I remember I did play Zelda. I played all those old games. I played Pokemon, and I remember trading Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Just playing simple games. I know Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't really a video game ever, but I remember playing those games back then. Super Mario was one of my favorites. And then I got my PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 2 really sprung me into the FPS genre of games. And most people probably started on the PlayStation 2 or the Xbox. I really thought the Xbox was a copy of the PlayStation 2. And look how times have changed. I'm now an Xbox 360 gamer. Mostly because I got my Xbox first before I ever thought about getting a PlayStation, because the PlayStation was more expensive. But I did love the PlayStation. I was a really big fan, and my first-person shooter actually was a... Well, before I got on my PlayStation, I did play like really old PC games like Return to Castle Wolfenstein, which was amazing. And I remember playing that when I was like 5 years old, because I think my dad had them from a long time ago when they first came out. And he had them like hidden away, and I found him like, hey, what's this? And he's like, oh yeah, it's just some computer game. You can go ahead and play it if you want. So I played it, and I don't really remember playing much. I did just play the game again for like the first time in years, and I remember the same map playing it back a while ago, but I don't really remember the specifics of like the campaign and everything. But that was my first one, but not really my first that kind of stuck with me. I played on the PlayStation 2 Red Faction, or is it Red Falcon? I don't know. I used to call it Red Falcon. I think it's Red Faction. I might be completely wrong, so don't hold that against me. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, because this was a long time ago. But I used to subscribe to Game Informer. I really kind of subscribe on and off to them, because most of the games I really don't care about. I mean, I'm kind of shifting more into the Let's Play section, trying out different games, but for the past few years, I've just been Call of Duty 100%, and sadly, I'm kind of embarrassed about this. I would just go and flip through every page until I find something about Call of Duty, and if there was no Call of Duty news in there, I'd be really mad and not even care. So I'm a little upset about that. I kind of miss out on a lot of good news about other games, but that's what I'm talking about. So I used to subscribe to Game Informer a lot, and I remember I subscribed for like a month or something, or a few months. I don't know exactly, but they gave me a demo of a bunch of games on a disc for PlayStation 2, just to, I guess, show their gratitude for subscribing. And it came with, I think it was, what's it called? I don't know, is it Sly Fox, or... I know Sly Fox is the guy on YouTube. I forget. I'm really embarrassed, but it was a game where you would go around as like a fox, or I don't know if it was a fox or a raccoon, and you would just go around and you would try to rob things. I don't know. I should look that up. I'm really embarrassed. I'm sorry, guys, but it was that game, Red Faction, which was, I don't know. I never played the full game. I just played the demo, and it was a first-person shooter. And it was only one mission. I remember playing it over and over again because I'm like, oh wow, first-person shooters are amazing. So after that, I went on to the Xbox, and I got the Xbox right as Modern Warfare 2, actually no, right as World at War came out, I think. And I played World at War, I got World at War, I didn't play any multiplayer because I got the 1 month trial, I guess, for Xbox Live when I bought it. And then after that, I didn't really play any Xbox Live at all because I didn't know too many people that had Xbox at the time. So I decided not to spend any money on Live. So I got World at War, I got Call of Duty 4, and I was playing those. And I just played the single player, and I thought the games were amazing. And I loved the single player so much, and I even fell in love with the single player. I didn't even know anything about the multiplayer at the time, and that's what everyone else fell in love with. So I played those. Then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and everyone that was in my neighborhood just loved the game, played it. I still didn't even have Xbox Live yet, so everyone was talking about how amazing Modern Warfare 2 was and saying oh yeah, I'm already level 70th, first prestige. And when they were asking me what level I was thinking that they were saying, what level are you in the campaign? So I wasn't sure if there actually was 70 levels in the campaign, which would be insane. So I was kind of naive about that. But once I got my Xbox Live membership in like February of 2010, when Modern Warfare 2 came out, like that time when Modern Warfare 2 was in its prime, I started playing multiplayer and completely fell in love with it. And from then on, I was really bad, but I loved the game and I played it a lot. And I started to look up on YouTube how to get better, how to do good in Search and Destroy or whatever. I played mostly Search and Destroy because I found it not easier, but I like the fact that you play until you die and then a new round starts. And I was normally able to get better scores that way because I would just go get a few kills, and then if I die or whatever, it's not like I'm constantly spawning in and dying from a noob tube flying across the map. So I like that. So I started to look up on YouTube how to do better. And that's when I found a lot of different commentators. I found XCal, Hutch, CNanners, that guy O'Camps, and he was one of my favorites, and still one of my favorites because he played Search and Destroy. So I watched him a lot, and that's what inspired me to start making YouTube videos. And the reason why my name is captNclutch and not some other random name is because I played Search and Destroy a lot, and I'm like, you know what, maybe I should start a YouTube channel. So I bought a Dazzle. My gamer tag was like BK Jets fan or something, and I didn't realize BK was bad kid because I was stupid, and I'm like, oh yeah, BK, yeah, that'd be awesome, because Jets fan was just taken, so I just used BK, and I got made fun of. So I changed my name before I made a YouTube channel because I thought that the tradition was to make your YouTube name the same as your gamer tag. So I'm like, oh, I better make a Call of Duty name, and I played Search and Destroy, so I got captNclutch. When I looked on a gamertag generator, I looked and I looked until I found one that had to do with Call of Duty, and I found that, and I went to take it, and that was taken. So I just added 16 because it's one of my favorite numbers for some random reason. So that is where I got my name, and that's where I am today. Since then, I kind of started to drift away from Call of Duty because Black Ops was a little boring, and a lot of people know that. And then Modern Warfare 3, I just raged too much. So I try to play Let's Plays. I played Minecraft right when it first came out, basically. I played it and started uploading in alpha. So I kind of played it before it was cool, I guess you could say. And for the most part, I like to say that I started the whole thing, at least in my neighborhood. Because everyone I asked, they started playing like beta, and I'm like, well, I played in alpha, so I'm cooler than you guys. Well, that's really it for my story, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're one of my subscribers watching this in the future, hello from the past, and sorry if this is a little random, not really much about the gameplay, but yeah, this is just for the tournament. The name's gonna be changed after like a few days when they find it. And then hopefully I'll get through and I'll make another video for the tournament and have to make it a little bit more better. I'm probably going to do some editing. I have some ideas, but we'll see. Hopefully I'll do better. Wish me luck if you're in the comments, and leave a rating if you enjoyed and subscribe. But until next time, I'll see you all later.